Hello everybody, Mauricio here, and you're on B-Side Cities YouTube channel. Today we're in the beautiful island of Rhodos in Greece, and in the next few minutes we're going to show you all the beautiful things that are here to see and do in this place. If you're finding us now, don't forget to check on the subscribe button and activate notifications. So every time we make a new video, you'll be able to see it. So come with us now and let's see what we got to see here.
Most of the travelers who come to Rhodos arrive at its local airport. It is located on the northwest side of the island, next to the sea, offering you a beautiful seaside view of the Mediterranean Sea upon arrival. It is a small but clean and very well organized airport, the best one we've seen so far in the Greek islands. Its one entry grants you a quick way in and out, and the bus stops and rent-a-car companies are right in front of the exit. The Mediterranean landscape dominates most of the island, finding only one exception in the highest mountains of the island. During the winter, the island experiences some rain and cold weather, but never under 10 degrees Celsius. In the summer, expect high temperatures and a constant shining sun every day.
We've just arrived in the hotel, and as you can hear, it is raining a lot. I wanted a different vacation here in Rhodos, but I didn't mean that.
Well, that can also happen, but moving on. First, let's talk about the coastline from Lardos to Rhodos Town. There's a lot to see and do there. The coastline between Lardos and Lindos is very well developed, with a good offer of hotels, bars, restaurants and leisure-related activities. Escape rooms are something in right now, and Rhodos is no exception to that, so if you're a fan, don't miss a chance. There's also a beautiful mini golf in the region. And a Folklore Museum with many of the famous aspects of the Greek folklore. The Citadel and the white village of Lindos are probably the most famous in the island. It is surrounded by beautiful bays and beaches. There is a diving school in the bay right next to Lindos, which offers diving lessons to tourists. You can also find in Lindos donkey rides, but right now it is very restricted due to COVID-19 pandemic. Don't be afraid to stop by the roads and buy local products. They have very good quality and affordable prices. Talk with the sellers, it is always a good experience.
Hello.
Hello. Kalimera.
Tsambika has a beautiful white sand beach with a good structure. The access, however, is made by car or motorcycle. The water sports companies have a strong presence on Tsambika Beach, offering a wide range of activities. If you're thinking about going around on the island, the best way is to rent a car. You can also do that on public transportation, but it is complicated because you are going to wait a lot for the bus, and sometimes you have to take 2 or 3 buses to arrive where you want to go. It's not impossible. The public transportation lines here in Rhodos are very good. They have buses all around the roads, but you're going to lose time, and the money is not that much to rent a car here. Another good tip is to ask in your hotel if they can recommend a rent-a-car company. Sometimes they can give you a better rate, and sometimes a really good rate. We were making a research here, and we were thinking about spending around between 170 and 200 euros. And they found us a better rate of 90 euros, which was amazing. So this is also a good tip. Together with Lindos and Faleraki, Colombia seems to be the best tourist offer of the east coast of Rhodos. It is well served with hotels, restaurants, and leisure activities. The water sports industry here is also well represented, but it is a stone beach, so don't forget your beach shoes. In the north side of Colombia Beach, there's a small bay that absolutely worth the visit. Another clear water beach with restaurants in the surroundings is Dragano Beach. We were eating now in the restaurant, and it occurred to me another tip. Don't be afraid to share your meal with the people who are with you. If you're coming in groups and you have 4 people and you're thinking on sharing the food, don't be afraid of doing it. Here in Greece, portions are huge, so if you're thinking on doing it, go ahead. If you've seen the movie The Guns of Navarone, you will recognize this bay. At that time, Anthony Quinn was so taken by the area that he bought land here, in a place still called Anthony Quinn Bay. You will find the old town of Rhodos in the capital, next to the harbor. Reserve 1 or 2 days to explore it, because it is really big.
Rhodos Town. We just had lunch a few minutes ago, and I need to talk about this. I just ate the best octopus of my life. It's just a part. I have the habit of eating octopus when I go to Portugal, when I go to Spain, when I go to Italy, because I like it very much. And I just ate here in Rhodos Town the best octopus of my life. We're visiting the old town. It is big. It is very interesting. There are stores with absolutely everything to sell, and we're very interested on the town. It has lots of culture, lots of history, and it's lovely. Before coming here, we went to Faliraki, and the idea was to make another video like the other ones in Faliraki, but we gave up because everything was closed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We saw there shops, restaurants, hotels, everything is closed. So maybe in another time we get back there and make a video, but not this year. We've seen that there are much less tourists than the normal here in the city, and it's good when you're traveling because it's not so crowded and it's very interesting, but it's not that good for tourism. We've been around talking to people. This is another tip that is very good. Talk with people. When you go to the store, talk with the person of the store. When you go to the restaurant, talk with the waiter. They have very good tips. They tell you about the food that you're eating, the things that you're buying, about the city, and it's always very good. We got very good tips here. The restaurant, for example, they gave us a very good tip about travel, that you can visit islands next to here to Rhodos. You just have to go to the harbor and get a ship to the islands, and they say it's beautiful. And also the fish that we eat here comes from there, so if you like to eat fish and you like to eat seafood in general, it is a very good idea to go there. And also inside here they tell, oh, this restaurant you can eat better, and in that store you have very good handcraft items with very good price. So talk with people, get around, try different things. Some people say, oh, I don't eat this kind of food, that kind of food. Try it. It's a better thing to do. It is always good. I never had a bad experience about that. It is a very good idea. We're going to keep walking on the city and try to see another good things.
In the effort of bringing alternative experiences to our viewers, it's worth mentioning this fish spa. In it, the fish will eat the hard skin from your feet, leaving the soft skin untouched. You will see cats everywhere. And that's okay. People here seem to have a good relationship with cats. The island also has a good offer of wineries, and all of them worth visiting.
We came to visit the winery, but it was closed. So we came to the restaurant next to it, Panorama Restaurant, and ordered some food. In the meanwhile, we were talking with the waiter, and we were asking, look, we went to the winery and it was closed, what happened? And he answered, no, look, it's my cousin, he's the owner, I'm going to call him. And then he's going to call the owner and open the winery for us. This is what I tell you guys, always talk with the locals, it's the best thing to do.
In the extreme south of the island, you will find the Prasonisi beach. It is a beautiful sand beach with an interesting contrast. On the right side, you see the Mediterranean Sea, and on the left side, the Aegean Sea. Prasonisi is the mecca for windsurfers and kite surfers. And even if you don't have your own equipment, you can rent it here. For that reason, chilling out at the beach is not exactly easy. So we decided to drink a beer on the beach bar and ask the waiter for a good hint of a beach. The answer is an exhibition. Located 20 minutes away from Prasonisi, Mojito Beach is one of the best beaches in the island. It has a nice beach bar and very good restaurant. So if you're thinking on chilling out a bit and take a couple of drinks, this is a perfect spot. You can even call a waiter with the push of a button. But again, don't forget to bring your beach shoes, okay? Some final notes. Taste the Greek food as much as you can. You won't regret. The island also has a big variety of fruits, and in the most cases, the locals won't bother if you grab a couple of them. Thanks for watching our video. Feel free to tell your thoughts in the comments. See you on the next city. Bye!